Hi there. This is my week 3 weight loss update for this week, and this is another video where I don't have an actual weight on from scale to give this week. That will happen next week. But I still wanted to kind of give an update on what has happened this past week since my last video, and kind of give an idea of kind of the things that have happened so far. So going from last week. I will say up front that this week was filled with a couple speed bumps. I won't say I got off the tracks because even if you hit a speed bump, you can still keep going forward. Going off the tracks is completely losing vision of the goal at hand here. And weight loss is a ever constant goal that you keep striving for. So with that, I'll say it was my mom's birthday over this past weekend, and we went out and celebrated two different times. One with herself and me, and then another time, it was herself, my grandma, and I. Uh, and So we went out, and I had some food that probably wasn't the best. Um, I tried to make some good decisions with it. Uh, you know, a good example being is that I usually down a lot of soda whenever I go to a restaurant somewhere, and I made sure that I didn't have any soda. Um, well, I did have one can of soda at the one place, and then the other time I didn't have anything. I just stuck with water, and so I definitely tried to not drink my calories in any way. And then another thing that was, kind of like a small thing to kind of be excited about is that the second time that I went out, that I actually brought home leftovers from my meal, and that's something that I've haven't done in a long time, if rarely ever. So I actually felt full and didn't just keep going with eating the meal just because it was there in front of me. Uh, I actually was just like, I don't need to eat all of this. So I only ate, about half of my meal. And, you may be like, well, you're still not eating great in that aspect for that meal. And you're completely right. It definitely was a calorie uh, filled meal. It was a chicken Alfredo. I know, not great. But, I only ate half of it. So, small steps definitely to keep moving forward, and I'll definitely have to really put my best foot forward. This going forward. And help try and make up for what I've done this past week. With going out a few times. Um, and that's definitely an anomaly. And I will say that you know, as I've stated previously when I first started, that my birthday myself is coming up here on the 30th. So I will be going out one time for that with my family. Um, so besides that, I'm all systems go on trying to stay consistent with my diet and changing things for the better. You know, uh, I'm fortunate enough that I have um, a home gym down in my garage. Uh, I haven't used it in years. I can say that honestly. It's just been kind of like a shelf down there. So I want to get that cleared off, cleaned up, and I want to start using that, implementing it to do some, light training in that regards. So I'm not just doing walking. Obviously, cardio right now is some of the best stuff I can do. Just so I can, take it easy on myself and really just focus on, you know, elevating the heart a little bit. Getting the lungs working and just, get moving. Not to say that lifting or anything isn't bad, but I think cardio should be more my focus as of right now. But I definitely do want to get a little bit of, you know, some lifting in because I used to love lifting back when I was in high school, and I've definitely gotten away from it. and I want to change that, especially over time. I'd love to get back into lifting like I used to. Um, but it's not too long of an update, for this past week. Like I said, there were some speed bumps, this past week, and I take ownership for that. I really do. Could I have made some better decisions? Of course. And, I'll definitely take that into consideration and reflection, especially moving forward, because, these are things that you're going to deal with. No journey is just an easy, straight line forward. There's always going to be obstacles. So, but with that, you know, putting it out there, because I want to hold myself accountable and I want to be transparent to, anyone watching, to just say, hey, I'm human. We all are. No one's perfect, but, we keep moving forward and we get better. So that's it for this update. I hope to see y'all next week, and have a good one. Goodbye.